Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, I know y'all see the title and y'all wondering, what is he talking about? Is he trolling? Is he whatever, trying to get views? No. I want to briefly touch on the topic right now, and the subject aside from the title, I'll be actually going with is, quote unquote, perception. Alright? Now, this all came about because I had a discussion with someone the other day. He was actually Polish, and we was at work, and we was doing the task, and I realized in a joking manner, he said, Americans are lazy. Now, in all actuality, some people would have sat there and got mad and argued, but nah. It made me think because I'm a free thinker, and that isn't the first time I've actually heard that. And also, and with so many words, I know that he really wanted to say that black people are lazy. Because, you know, that's the stigma, that's the stereotype, blah, 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 whatever. And it's funny because our own black people actually that came from other places or come from other places, like other than the U.S., like Jamaica and, you know, all them Caribbean islands or whatever, they be acting like they ain't black neither. Like, you see what I'm saying? They say that about us as well. They be like, oh, you Americans lazy, alright? But here's where perception plays a big part in it. Now, just think outside the box for a minute, right? And put yourself in the shoes of a Chinese person who isn't from America. Or a white person that never came across a black person ever. Maybe they live in the Hamptons or, you know, somewhere deep in LI or Bensonhurst. You know, somewhere in a good area, and I hate to say that, but somewhere in an area that's not urban. It's just strictly, you know, them. And I say that because usually, you know, they go to schools where there's no black people. They live in towns where there's no black people at all. Not even in their shopping malls. Not even in the shopping market. None of that. We know that, right? So all they really got to go off of is what they see on TV. So now you got to think about what's on TV, right? You got shows like Love and Hip Hop where all black people are doing is arguing and fighting. You got Housewives where all they doing is arguing and fighting and being ratchet. Yo, you slept with my man, this, that. Then you got the news where the black people always seem to be killing each other or getting locked up, robbing someone. You got the music videos where our women are just being degraded. They twerking, promiscuous, half naked, rapping about soft prostitution. Y'all see where I'm going with this. So now, right, if you're a Chinese individual and you come to America, the only depiction you have of a black person is what you've seen in the media for years and years. And now that's what you got to go off because you don't know no actual black person, right? Now that hostile, aggressive, big black man that you seen so angry on TV, on the movies, like Boys in the Hood where they shooting at each other. Yo, to be honest, this is all you'll think about like when you come across or think about a black person. Before you actually meet one, like it's all social programming. And I realized it's just like Africa. It's no different, right? When we was little and when we think of Africa, all we saw was like starving kids, dirt poor, grungy, dirt roads, and very misfortunate. And like that's all we seen when it came to Africa, right? But it's crazy because they don't tell, well, they do tell you, I guess you gotta grow up. That's where some of our richest resources are. Like right now, to this day, a lot of Chinese businessmen are setting up shop in Africa. That's where real diamonds come from. Johannesburg, what is that? South Africa? That's one of like the rich, like that's a very rich place. But we don't know that because guess what? A lot of people are not going to do the research and it's not in the media. So like I said, when we think of Africa, we just think negative. But when you actually talk to someone from Africa, they'll be the first to tell you how beautiful it is out there. But you've been so convinced by these feed the children commercials that you wouldn't know that. And if you do your research, a lot of the lower class, like the people that are considered lower class in Africa, will be actually considered middle class out here in America. Look it up. Look it up. That's all you gotta do. But my whole point of all that is this, right? I wouldn't really blame another individual for feeling how they feel towards a black person that they never actually spoken or interacted with, because I know what's being placed out there in the media. It's sort of like a person you heard so much bad things about, so you stayed away because of what you heard about them until you was forced to actually speak to that person, and then boom, you realize that that person isn't bad at all, but you've listened to everyone else's perception of him that it kept you away. You get where I'm going with this? And matter of fact, perfect example, before I go, right, I got another analogy for y'all, right? Think of it this way. We've been taught our whole lives that aliens were from another planet. They're scary. If you ever see one, you better run. Just all that. So our perception is already pre-built down to the appearance that the media has shown you of an alien, what they look like, right? So we already got this perception of them that they're bad, they're negative, stay away, all that. But look, flip it, right? What if you flipped it? What if we was told the actual opposite, that if we ever seen an alien, that means we're going to have good luck. That means you're going to heaven. That means you'll be wealthy. If you ever seen one, he can help you. You see what I'm saying? Think of it like that. Would you think of them the same if we was told that from young about aliens? No. And that's exactly my point. Perception. That's all it's about. Perception. Now, I also don't think this only pertains to black, but I'm black, so the title actually fit, and I see a lot of, you know, the stereotypes that go on when it comes to us, and it comes down basically that a lot of people just don't know us. So I never fault anybody for that, man. I think this honestly could be a lesson to anybody. Do not treat anybody different because of somebody else's perception of the next person. Be yourself. You never know how far that may get you in life, man, when you just being yourself, or the people you may come in contact with. When you brush shoulders, when you network, when you ain't scared to go around a certain working class, when you ain't afraid to go around a certain group of people, whether they're black, blue, or any type of indifferent. Mingle. You never know the type of opportunities either that may open for you, business wise, personal wise. Who knows, man? All right, so let that be a lesson, man. Build your own perception of people. Don't go off of just any perception you may see on TV or what somebody have to say. Do your own homework and just be yourself. All right, now don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, y'all, as long as you keep watching, I'm gonna keep dropping, and I'm out.